Alright my friends, January 29, 2026. It's raining. Check out my new Garmin. Wow. Garmin Fenix 8 Solar. I will do a separate video on this watch. It's awesome, but it knows so much, the watch. Check this out. Yeah. Okay, today was my court hearing, court meeting, court appointment in Korneuburg, Landesgericht Korneuburg, about my case because of my cancellation of my job, of my contract in the Austrian army. Took around 30 minutes. I was there with one of my lawyers. Thanks in advance to my two lawyers who are defending me in this case. They're pretty epic, pretty awesome, and without them you couldn't do stuff like this. The thing is now, the Finanzprokuratur, which is the Republic of Austria, the lawyer of the Republic, was there, and he claimed that my videos were in the public and all the stuff, the same stuff repeatedly again, that everything I did was public. My videos were seen for everybody, and yeah, and I said, my lawyer of course said they were not, because I'm not guilty in any way, so the videos were not public. This is what I and my lawyer said. I mean, I had nothing to say. Everything, when you are with a lawyer, only the lawyer talks. Then you are not allowed to talk unless the judge asks you. Then you're allowed to talk. So I didn't say much today, like not much. But the thing is this now, it goes in the next round. The next round is on March 17, 2026. March 17. They said at 12:30. Also in Korneuburg Landesgericht, and then there the session will be 2 to 3 hours. Of course, I want to know, my lawyer, me wants to know how the Abwehramt or the NCC got to the videos, because I'm still saying, and they were never public, so we need to know how they got these videos. I don't know how they check it, if they are allowed to say how they got the videos, but we want them, we want to see them, and we also want to see some witnesses from the mission, from around the mission. So some people will need to say something about this, what happened down there, and I will also be allowed to speak on the 17th, and trust me, I have a lot to say. I'm confident that I'm gonna win. Really confident, because I know the videos were never public. They're still saying they were, and now some people have to explain themselves, which is cool, and we will see us in Korneuburg. And because I still have friends in the missions around the world, guys, you know how gold and silver went up and platinum. If you invested in gold and silver back in the years, you're gonna be rich right now. And there are some people, I don't say names or so, they are in the missions and they're selling crypto coins, cryptocurrency, and this cryptocurrency is called Ultima coin. It's blue and a U, it's for Ultima coin, and there's some guys, one guy in the missions who is selling this crypto stuff to fellow comrades. Usually people who are buying this stuff are not very intelligent, like say, because if you have a brain, you don't invest in crypto. Okay, Bitcoin, it's mainstream, okay, but you don't invest in cryptocurrencies. You invest in stocks, gold, silver, platinum. This is how you invest. This is what I talked about a few months ago. Check out my gold video at my JOEX channel. There I explained everything, how you invest in gold and when you buy. Back then the gold price was very low. And there's 1, 2, 3, many guys in the missions who have good jobs. Maybe they are in the supply chain, these kind of guys, and they are selling Ultima coins. Ultima coins, and people are buying these coins. They invest the hard-earned money from the missions and buy this shit. And I researched already, this is a snowball system. So if you invest in Ultima coin, trust me, you're gonna lose all your money. And I will do a separate video about this Ultima coin and my Joe Explorer video, where I will explain everything, how this is a snowball system, how this works. If you have money inside this Ultima coin, try to get it out immediately. And I believe when you try to get it out, you won't get it out. This money is gone. But if you're invested in this Ultima coin, try to get out ASAP. You're gonna lose your money. Invest in freaking gold and stocks. Invest in uranium, gold stocks, mining stocks, silver stocks, copper. Copper is the best thing you can invest in. Copper stocks are the best right now. They're gonna explode. Don't invest in this cryptocurrency and don't invest in this Ultima coin. And this guy or these guys who are selling you this Ultima coin, they're stepping up the ladder, you know. You get some guys to buy this crap, you step up, you step up, you step up, you step up. And this is how a snowball system works. And people are so stupid and investing in this crap. If you don't know how to invest, hit me up with an email. And what I don't understand, you know about my situations, they send me home immediately. And then there are people in the missions, or one people or many people, now you have to investigate, who are selling this crap. And you know the commanders or the, let's call them CIA. The CIA knows maybe about these people and they're doing nothing about this. They let these people go. They let these people do their jobs and they're selling this crap. And back to my case, they have everything. They worked out every word I ever say in these videos. They worked out everything I said about Greta Thunfish. I said Greta Thunfish, Little Kremlin and stuff like this. This is like a parody. If you read these pages, you think you are in a parody. And I will ask Roland Thüringer, he's a famous parodist from Austria, one of the famous, if you want to make a parody about this examination they did about me. Because it's so crazy, you know, there's a war going on. You will see Donald Trump, the Americans will hit Iran on Saturday or Sunday. World War III is around the corner and I have to deal with YouTube videos, if they are public or not public. And other countries are preparing for war. And we are talking about YouTube videos, if they're public or not. And you know where I'm going with this. This makes no sense anymore. All these people who have work now to work on my case, they're so busy with this, costs a lot of money. And my advantage is now I really have a insurance who is covering all of this. And we will also have to pay some guys to invest in some certain things, and this also will be covered from my insurance. So this is the good side what I have. But we are dealing here, I have to deal with this shit here, and it's like a never-ending story. And my other case, it's still at the Staatsanwaltschaft, the regional court. The same stuff they send to another court, and they want to punish me from the other side around as well. So maybe I have to defend myself at another case as well concerning everything. This is a never-ending story. I did everything I could for this army, for this Republic of Austria, and this is how it ends, everything. And but now we will see. Now it's like in poker. Now I want to see. They want to see. I want to see. And the cards will be on the table on March 17. Oh, the telephone. The telephone is ringing the whole day today. All right, my friends. That's it now. And as always, don't have just a regular K4 day, have a JOEX day, because it's freaking more fun. See ya!